It's been a huge effort between all the people within the community who at one time looked into the community and said, we have a problem. We have no services that are available to our youth locally. We have our youth that are on waiting lists for 6 months to a year. And those people really stood up and said, that's not acceptable. We're going to make a change.
I think without the community support, this wouldn't happen.
It's absolutely amazing what's going on in this community.
I think it's incredible what's going on because it's such an understated need.
Our youth were waiting over a year for urgent psychiatric care, which is totally unacceptable for our kids and for our families of our kids. So it was just a compelling and obvious need.
Well, what I like about this particular model is that it is coming from the youth of the community, so the youth are directing the needs, and so that is youth engagement.
What it means tonight is everything what I think this community is about. What we did from the first conversations of saying with the youth at the table, with their families at the table, that there was a need for this. And then how just a dedicated group of people came together and said, well, how can we make it happen?
I'm really excited about it. To know that if a young person needs support or needs a service, they don't even need to know what it is that they are going in for. They can just walk into Foundry and find what they need when they need it.
And it's just incredible to see that we're actually bringing it to fruition in our community.
So what we're going to be doing here at Foundry Ridge Meadows is that we're going to be offering a one-stop shop for services for young people working with mental illness and working with addiction issues. So a young person between the ages of 12 and 24 can come here, see a doctor, see a psychiatrist, see a counselor, see a peer support worker. Now you do need a referral for the psychiatrist, but everything else, no referral, no cost, no wait list, everything is here and under one roof.
Mental health is one of those things that we're finally getting to start talking more and more about, and I think more of us are thinking about it from not only a personal point of view, but just looking at how it affects all the people that are around us in our lives.
I mean, we've always, I worked as a family doctor here for almost 40 years and never had enough resources, places to send my patients that needed help, especially young people. And so many young people don't feel connected to their own family doctor because their parents go there and they don't feel like that's the best place for them. And we have a huge number of completely unattached young people now. So this is a wonderful place. It's solved so many problems.
What it really does is it has sort of a wraparound service model, so that a child or a young person can come into a safe environment and actually get the help they need all in one place.
That's going to provide that avenue for them to come and get their needs met in a very safe, inclusive environment that's designed by them.
I think it makes all the difference in the world. I think we have a lot of kids out there that we know about, and that's great, we can help them, but it's the kids that we don't know about that need support. The fact that they can come in here and get service and support immediately, there's no waiting list. They can have different clinicians take care of them in one visit. The fact that they can just sit here and be kids and talk and not feel intimidated by a medical system is just fantastic. And the fact that we are going to have this in Maple Ridge and Pitt Meadows is something that's really going to set our community apart.
It is a one-stop shop where the children can come here and feel safe, and also we are finding right now that it is working because we're having even early stages here at 24 new youth a week. So once we're established even more and the children realize that, and it's not just the marginalized youth, it is the mainstream youth that we all think are maybe healthy, but between stress and anxiety and other reasons, they need a place like Foundry Ridge Meadows to stay healthy.
Whether that be social services, addiction support, it might be sexual options for health, it might be bringing that psychiatrist who's actually in town now so they can receive service while they're in town, learning life skills, having a counselor on call. It's so many services that are all in one space now. So a youth isn't struggling to go from place to place to place just to get that service.
we had the Ridge Meadows Hospital Foundation come out and share with us that they would be contributing $250,000 to the Youth Wellness Center, and they'd also be matching that amount just to kind of get our community on board and get them kind of on this adventure that we're having as we transition to Foundry.
I'm so excited because we were part of the Youth Wellness Center so early on, and just to see how it's grown and we'll be transforming into a Foundry, and being able to see how the Hospital Foundation has stepped up with $250,000.
We are so happy to be supporting the work of the Youth Wellness Center here in our community as it transitions into Foundry, looking after youth mental health and their well-being for the future.
We're receiving a very generous donation from the Ridge Meadows Hospital Foundation, and I am ecstatic about it because I think we finally turned a corner in terms of the stigma about mental illness.
That I'm so happy that Foundry Ridge Meadows is actually a reality, and I'm so excited that the Ridge Meadows Hospital Foundation is giving $250,000, and we're also offering to match another $250,000 if our community will step up and donate, like I know they will. So woohoo to Ridge Meadows Foundry.
Tonight is a celebration of the amazing gift from the Ridge Meadows Hospital Foundation to Community Services and the Youth Wellness Center of $250,000, as well as an additional $250,000 in matching funds for any community member or event within the community who donates towards the Youth Wellness Center as it transitions to Foundry.
Tonight is all about celebrating the Ridge Meadows Hospital Foundation. We've been working since 2016 to open the Youth Wellness Center, and tonight we get to thank the Ridge Meadows Hospital Foundation for their amazing donation, plus their matching donation, and the transition of the Youth Wellness Center to Foundry Ridge Meadows.
Being able to watch these youth kind of grow, watch these young people kind of be able to do for themselves and just thrive in their communities, feel good in their skin. How would you not want to watch that and be a part of that? So it's pretty amazing.
That they can just come here and talk to someone and just know that they're being heard.
Just through that commitment and that effort, and knowing that those youth were counting on the adults around them to do the right thing, that momentum just consolidated that commitment and everybody coming together, and that's why we're here.
I do really, it makes my heart swell thinking about how wonderful it would be for them to have a space that is theirs, that they can walk in those doors and feel safe, feel that they can talk about anything that they need to talk about.
I'm looking forward to seeing you guys grow and offer lots of services for our young people, and wish you all the success with this. And anything that we can do to support this, please let us know.
It's about making the community aware of this. We have a lot of people contributing funds to this. That's the only way it's working, is being funded by the community. So there's an opportunity for anybody who wants to really help with something that our kids need to participate, and I would encourage everyone to contribute to this, everyone who can.
And this service is here to help our community. So Foundry Ridge Meadows is going to save lives and make a difference to the youth in our community, and we're so lucky to have Foundry Ridge Meadows.
So it's just a magical place.